Becoming a reflective practitioner, therefore, requires a certain level of critical analysis. And critical analysis is a way of deepening our ability and the skills that we bring to the process of reflection in order to engage critically with the processes involved in reflecting and analysing on situations that we experience. Situations which are very often very complex in terms of what constitutes those experiences and how we understand those experiences. And critical analysis can occur at a number of different levels. One level of critical analysis is known as ethnomethodological analysis. This is where the reflective practitioner is examining assumptions which are widely accepted in order to understand the governing rules of social behaviour, social experience that we have in classrooms, in schools and in communities. Another level of critical analysis is hermeneutic phenomenological analysis. This is essentially reflecting on interpretations of experiences, both our own and how we perceive the learner's experiences in the classroom. And it is a way of moving beyond perhaps insufficient understandings to much clearer, detailed and therefore critical understandings of experiences in the classroom. And another level of critical analysis is known as discursive analysis. What we have to be aware of as teachers is that the process of reflection is constructed in a way by the language that we use to describe those experiences. Or in other words, there are certain truths, social truths, that we use to draw on in order to understand the experiences that we have. Where there are a range of different models for reflection, and there are a large number of models of reflection, what this tells us from this criticality perspective is that all the models are there as tools, and they are only tools to help us in the process of reflection. They are not perfect, and they're never going to be there's never going to be one model that we should or could draw on for the whole of the reflective practice process. Essentially, therefore, what criticality helps us understand is that reflective practice models are there to help us engage with the process of reflection, and essentially, therefore, they are just trigger points. They're opportunities, guidelines, frameworks that we can use to help reflection, and therefore they're not just something to be used for the sake of using them. They are something to be employed as tools by the reflective practitioner. And therefore, we should never be engaging with one model of reflection, because reflective practice within a social context, within constraints, will vary from day to day, and therefore one particular model may not work all the time, and we need to engage with a range of models as reflective practitioners in order to get to the correct level of critical analysis. And teachers need to understand, they need to grasp the different models in order to be able to engage with them properly, engage with the complexity of the models and also the complexity of the experiences that they're reflecting on. And therefore the models need to be used very carefully and very selectively by the teacher in order to be critical in the process. And most importantly, we must remember that reflective practice within a context means that the students are also engaged with this activity. And what we're always trying to do is help them understand what we're trying to do as teachers in order to create that collaboration for learning and development.